Hi, guys, and welcome back to Project Becoming a Pop Star. I know that this is a real weird angle and lighting, and probably the quality is not the best, but it's because I'm in Scotland right now and I'm not in my regular space, and I don't have my tripod or any other things. I only have my microphone, which I had to travel with. So I'm sorry if this video is a little bit worse in quality, but at least visual quality, but I'm going to try and make it as fun and as entertaining as the rest. So, as I said, I'm in Scotland right now. I've been here for the past week and I'm having so much fun. I'm loving every second of it. Every single place that I've visited so far has been so beautiful, and it has exceeded my expectations, which I'm happy because I usually have like very, I don't know, I just get like very high expectations, and a lot of the times I end up being disappointed, not because the thing wasn't as good, but because I just expected it to be like ultra good. But yeah, so I'm really happy. I'm having a great time. And if you're on holidays right now, I hope you're having a great time as well. Or I hope that you did have a great time when you were on holidays. And yeah, I'm going to try and make a little bit of a behind the scenes video for the third option for my first single. So last week we talked about the second option, which was favorite topic. And the first week we talked about the first option, which was time bomb. This third option, it's probably already posted on my TikTok and my Instagram, so you can go there and listen to the snippet of the song. But yeah, the song is called Spit It Out, and it has a little bit of a different story about how I started writing it. So I think I talked about this in the past video, but I have like a really long list of song titles or song title ideas that I get, and write them down. And then sometimes when I don't really know what I want to write about, I just scroll through that list and I pick one of the song titles and try to come up with something. So I think I wrote this song like in the middle, like in the beginning of the year. And I actually did it quite reluctantly because I was trying to do like a songwriting challenge. So I picked 3 different song ideas that I had come up with during that week, and I posted them on a poll on my Instagram stories and let my followers choose which one I had to write at the time. So the thing was that I gave them 3 options, I think, and one of them I had like a melody written for it, and then there was another one that had like the concept or maybe like a couple of lyrics, and then the last one, which was Spit It Out, I only had the song title. I didn't even know what it was going to be about. I had no idea. I hadn't thought of any melody or chords or anything, but I just thought that the title sounded good. I don't know. I just read it. When I came up with it, I was like, this sounds like a really fun song title. So I just chose those 3 as the options, and I really didn't want people to choose Spit It Out because I had no idea what to write that song about. But the other 2, I did have like something to start with. But yeah, just my luck. People picked Spit It Out, and it wasn't like 49 to 51%, kind of difference in the votes. It was like the majority, like a big amount of the people that voted for Spit It Out. So I just had to write that one. I usually try to keep my word, so that's what I did. And at the beginning, it was so hard, and I was so bummed that was the one that won. But when I started writing it, there was a moment that clicked for me when I was like, I think the line that I came up with first was, um, "Spit it out, say it now, before the words start burning on your tongue," which was like, I think it's the first part of the chorus. And I came up with that line and I was like, that's an interesting concept for the song. Like, hey, stop keeping things to yourself and stop trying to hide every feeling and every emotion. Just let it all out, talk to people, say how you feel. And that was kind of like what it meant. But I really liked the imagery of words burning on your tongue, like hurting you so much because you're not saying them and they're just like begging to get out. So I really like that, and I started to work with that. And I was so reluctant to write that song, but when I came up with that, it was so quick for me to start writing the verses and the chorus. Like I wrote that song so fast. So it's now one of my favorite songs, and I actually feel very proud of that song. I think that the melody is really good. I love the lyrics. I love the rhythm. I wrote it like a while ago, but I'm still very proud of it, and it's one of my favorites. And I'm actually like, I don't know, I have a great feeling for this song because it's one of the songs that when I show them to people that are close to me, like my boyfriend or friends or family, I think like they remember the melody better than with other songs or the lyrics. So that's just something that always makes me happy, because then sometimes I hear them singing the song or like humming the song out loud, and I'm just like so proud and so happy to hear them do that. So that's kind of what happened with Spit It Out. So yeah, that's the story behind the song. And then the main difference that this song has with the other two songs is that this one sounds a little bit more like a ballad. um, but I'm not planning on making it a ballad because, as I said before, I don't want my first song to be a ballad. I want it to be a beat and fun and happy and just make you want to dance. So this song probably sounds a little bit more slow right now, but I'm planning to do something in the production to make it more fun and more danceable. So just bear that in mind as well. And yeah, the song basically talks about um, like keeping things to yourself and trying to be a people pleaser and not sharing your feelings, which is something that I really relate with. Um, like I'm always the kind of person that keeps things to themselves, and I don't know, I don't really verbalize things that hurt me or annoy me that much. Like I just deal with that on my own inside, and I don't really say anything most of the time. But that's not healthy. You have to like let it out in some way, like talking to a friend or a family member or someone that you can trust, or I don't know, maybe just journaling or writing it down. And sometimes for me, most of the times actually, the thing that really helps me with that is writing songs. Like there are things that I haven't spoken to anyone about, or maybe like journaling about them, I feel like too self-conscious because it kind of feels, because it is like verbalizing that feeling, and I really don't want to like experiment it in such I don't know how to say it, but just like, I don't know, a way where you're kind of like talking and saying things as they are and as you feel them. And sometimes it's hard to talk about things directly. So sometimes it feels easier to write a song and make it more poetic and use metaphors. And, you're not really saying that exact thing, but you're evoking those feelings or talking about that thing in a more metaphoric way. So yeah, so that's basically what the song is about. I kind of wrote it thinking about myself and how I keep things to myself. And sometimes I need that reminder to share things and to just try not to be such a people pleaser and try to let things out more and say no and, just say how I feel. But I also wrote it thinking about other people and people that are close to me that I feel like sometimes try to keep things to themselves as well. And I'm just like telling them, hey, you need to speed this out. You can't keep this to yourself. You're going to burn out. You're going to explode. And this is not good for you. It's hurting you and it's making you feel worse. So, yeah, you just basically need to spit it out. And yeah, that's the meaning of the song. I don't know, let me know if you relate to this topic, if you like this, what you think about the song, if you have listened to the snippet on TikTok or Instagram, and what you think about this song in comparison to Time Bomb and Favorite Topic. Those are the three options that we have right now for my first single, and the only options that we're going to have because it's those three. But yeah, you guys get to pick. So you can write down in the comments here which one is your favorite and which one you think that I should release first. Or you can also comment on the video, the snippet of the song that you like the most. But I'd love to hear your opinion, which one you relate to the most, or which one you want to dance to in your room, like right now, and you need it to be released. So just let me know. And yeah, I think that's everything that I have to say, but I hope you enjoyed this video, even if it was a little bit shorter. And I can't wait to hear what you guys think about the songs. And I don't know, find out which one is going to be the first song that I'm ever going to release. Okay, see you in the next video.